She once whispered, "Blessed be the fruit," with fear in her voice. Now her voice shakes the walls of Gilead. June is no longer a victim. She is the storm Gilead tried to bury. And in the final season, she's coming back. Not to survive, but to destroy everything that hurt her. The final season of The Handmaid's Tale begins with a deep silence, like the calm before a storm. June Osborne, once a quiet handmaid in red, is no longer hiding in the shadows. The trailer opens with images of her face marked by pain but also filled with a new kind of strength. Her eyes, once filled with tears, now burn with fire. She has suffered for years, ripped away from her family, tortured by the rules of Gilead, and forced to watch the people she loves get hurt or killed. But now, June is done waiting. She has made it clear. She is ready for war. We see a flashback. In the trailer, June running through the woods, June holding her daughter Hannah for the last time, June bleeding, June screaming. These moments aren't just memories. They are fuel. They are the fire that now pushes her to act. No more hiding. No more hoping. The trailer shows her preparing. She's talking to others in whispers. She's holding weapons. She's staring at maps. There's even a scene where she burns something, maybe a symbol of Gilead. It's clear that June is not looking for peace anymore. She's looking for revenge. This final season is not just about her escape. It's about her fight back. June is no longer trying to survive. She is trying to destroy the machine that stole everything from her. And for the first time, Gilead seems scared. In one chilling shot from the trailer, we see guards rushing through halls. We see a commander looking nervous. We hear June's voice low and steady. "I'm not afraid anymore." It's not just a statement. It's a warning. The trailer hints that June may not be alone in this fight. We see glimpses of old allies, Moira, Luke, and even Nick. Each of them has their own pain, their own scars. But now they may be united by the same goal. June's mission has changed. She's not only trying to save herself, she's fighting for every woman still trapped in Gilead's red dresses, every child taken, every voice silenced. One key scene stands out. June stands in front of a burning wall, possibly a part of the prison she escaped from. Her face is lit by fire, and for a moment there is a tear, not from sadness but from relief, like she's finally starting to take back what was stolen from her. And as the fire grows behind her, the screen cuts to black. Only her words remain. "They wanted me to kneel. Now they'll learn what happens when I stand." This is how June's final stand begins, with pain, with fire, and with a voice that refuses to be silenced. The trailer doesn't give us all the answers, but it gives us enough. Enough to know that this season is not about rules or obedience. It's about breaking chains. It's about justice. And it's about one woman who will stop at nothing to end the nightmare she was forced into. The walls of Gilead once stood, tall and unshaken. But now, every crack tells a story of fear. The final season trailer doesn't just focus on June, it reveals something deeper. The leaders of Gilead are starting to panic. The system they built with blood and control is falling apart from within, and they know it. We see Commander Lawrence sitting in a cold room, staring at a map. His face shows doubt. Not the usual cold confidence, but hesitation. He helped create Gilead, but now he's watching it crumble. Behind him, advisors whisper, some want peace, others want more punishment. The trailer shows their arguments. One raises his voice. "She should have been silenced." The other answers with fear in his eyes. "You think that's still possible?" Aunt Lydia, once Gilead's most loyal enforcer, appears next. But she's no longer shouting commands. She walks through the training halls quietly, watching the young handmaids with sad eyes. Something is changing inside her. The trailer suggests a shift in her heart. A moment flashes where Lydia breaks down in front of a child. Her voice trembles, and for the first time we see guilt. It's as if she finally realizes what she helped build, and what it has done. But perhaps the biggest surprise is Serena. The trailer shows her not in power, but in silence. Dressed in black, she looks at her baby, her eyes filled with questions. Is she mourning Fred, regretting her choices? Or is she preparing her own plan? Serena has always walked the line between victim and villain. Now, the trailer teases that she might choose a side. In one scene, she stands before June, no word spoken, but the tension is heavy. Could they become allies? Or is betrayal still hiding behind Serena's quiet face? Meanwhile, the people of Gilead, the ordinary ones, are starting to stir. The trailer includes quick shots of stolen glances, secret meetings, and quiet rebellions. A woman slipping a note under a door, a man hiding a radio, a teenager refusing to salute a commander. These moments may seem small, but they are signals. Signals that the power of Gilead is no longer absolute. Even the commander's fear becomes clearer. In one haunting scene, a high-ranking official locks his door, wipes sweat from his face, and whispers, "She's out there, and she's not alone." That line stays with you, because it shows what the whole trailer builds toward. June is not the only threat. She is the spark. But the fire is spreading across Gilead, and its leaders can feel the heat closing in. What once looked like a kingdom of rules and order is now filled with cracks. Leaders are unsure, guards are afraid, and behind every corner, rebellion is growing. This second section of the trailer gives us more than drama. It gives us a warning. The final season won't just be about escape. It will be about the fall of a regime, and that fall has already begun from the inside. War isn't just fought with guns. It's fought with memories, with heartbreak, with everything you've ever loved and lost. In the final season trailer of The Handmaid's Tale, that war explodes, not just in the streets of Gilead, but deep inside the hearts of those who've suffered too long. And at the center of it all is June, torn between love and vengeance. The trailer doesn't just show chaos, it shows emotion, raw, aching emotion. June is seen holding a photo of Hannah. Her fingers tremble, her eyes close. That one photo is more powerful than any weapon because it reminds us everything she's doing, all the fire she's about to unleash, is for her child, for the family that was stolen from her, for the time that was taken. Then there's Luke. In the trailer, he stands in a dimly lit hallway, his voice shaking as he says, "If you go back there, you might not come out." June doesn't respond with words. Her face says it all. She knows the risk, but she also knows she can't stop now. We get flashes of their moments, moments of love, of broken promises, of a relationship stretched by war. Will their bond survive this final fight? Or is June too far gone? And Nick, always silent, always torn. A flash in the trailer shows him alone in the rain, gripping a ring in his hand. June's ring. His face is filled with pain and confusion. The trailer never makes it clear where he stands, but that's the point. Nick's love for June was always real, but in this world, love doesn't come without sacrifice. And this season, the cost may be too high. Moira appears next, angry, fearless. She holds a weapon, shouts orders, and seems ready to fight alongside June. Their bond, once gentle and quiet, is now forged in fire. They both know what they've lost and what they still stand to lose if Gilead wins again. The trailer gives us one brief heartbreaking moment. Moira hugging a child, whispering, "You'll never grow up in that place." It's a promise, and a warning. There's also a glimpse of Rita, standing beside a group of freed women. Her eyes scan the crowd, and for the first time she looks like a leader. The trailer doesn't give her much dialogue, but the silence is powerful. These women aren't just survivors anymore. They're soldiers. Their scars are now their armor. The trailer is full of tension, but some of the most haunting moments are the quiet ones. A bloodied dress on the floor, a child's toy crushed in the mud, a prayer whispered over a grave. These scenes remind us that war doesn't just destroy buildings, it breaks hearts. And in Gilead, every loss is personal. But even with all the pain, love remains. A dangerous love, a stubborn love, a love that refuses to die. June's fight is not just against Gilead. It's for every person she's ever held dear. And that's what makes her unstoppable. In this final season, love, loss, and war are no longer separate. They crash into each other like waves in a storm. And from that storm, something new is rising, something fierce, something final. This isn't just the end of a journey. It's the moment when emotion turns into revolution. What happens when the hunted becomes the hunter? The trailer for The Handmaid's Tale final season dares to ask that question. Because this time, it's not about survival, it's about who will make it out alive. Gilead is falling, but so is June. And the line between victory and destruction has never looked thinner. The screen fades in with a slow shot. June walking down an empty road, dirt on her hands, blood on her shirt. Her breath is heavy, her face is unreadable. She doesn't look like a hero. She doesn't look like a victim either. She looks like someone who has seen too much and done more than she ever thought she could. The trailer doesn't tell us if she's coming back from a battle or heading into one. Voices echo in the background, some pleading, some accusing. A voice says, "How far will you go?" June answers quietly but firmly, "As far as I have to." That line is chilling, because it doesn't just suggest strength. It suggests there's no turning back, that whatever humanity June once tried to protect may be the final thing she's forced to lose. We see quick, violent flashes, explosions, a prison door ripped from its hinges, someone falling, a scream, cut short. The trailer doesn't confirm who survives. That's what makes it powerful. Everyone feels like they're in danger, even June, especially June. There's one heartbreaking moment. A young girl calls out, "Mama!" And June turns, only to find it was a dream. Her face collapses. The pain is still there, raw and alive. Gilead may be burning, but the wounds it left behind are deeper than fire. Even freedom may not heal what's been broken. As the trailer builds toward its end, we see Serena again, this time not as a prisoner, not as a wife, but as something else entirely. Her hands shake as she holds a weapon. Is she defending herself or betraying someone? One moment suggests she and June are forced to work together. Another moment hints at a final betrayal. Their relationship has always been filled with danger, and this time one of them might not survive it. Commander Lawrence watches everything fall apart from a balcony. Below him, people riot. His world, the one he once helped build, is dying. He whispers, "This was never meant to last." The trailer doesn't say if he'll be punished or forgiven, only that his time is running out. The final image in the trailer is the most haunting. June standing alone in front of a burning city. Gilead's banners fall behind her, burning. Her face is calm. Her eyes are empty. It's not clear if this is victory or surrender. Maybe both. And then the screen goes black. One final voice speaks, not June's, not Gilead's. A child, barely audible. "Did we win, Mama?" No answer comes, because that's the question hanging over the final season. Not just who wins, but what winning even means in a world where everyone's lost so much. Will Gilead finally fall, or will June fall with it? The war is ending, but the cost of peace may be everything.